Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am KoichiCZ, and in this video we're going to go over the new weapon. So that is going to be the Morning Kagura. So you can find it right here on this particular character. So I recently got the Morning Kagura using mileage points, and you've already seen me use it in the battle for the Journey of Awakening for the Bone Fighter. But now I actually want to go over the various abilities of this weapon, which actually is really only two abilities and then two sudden activation abilities, but still is actually very effective, mainly going to be for that particular Journey of Awakening. So going back over here, so with the Morning Kagura or Odachi Morning Kagura is going to have a plus 180 attack power and then plus 90 attack power if you're using this two-handed or double-handed. Then in terms of some of its stats, you're going to have at level 1 plus 5 to attack power if this is on a Demon Swordsman, also at level 1 plus 5 agility if this is on a dragon. At level 10, you're going to have recover 3 MP at the end of battle if this is equipped one-handed. Then at level 33 here, we're going to have plus 5% damage to demons. Level 36 going to be plus 5% damage to machines. At level 40, we're going to have plus 3% weapon skill damage if you're holding it double-handed. Then level 43, you're going to have plus 12 attack power if you have expertise with this weapon. And then at level 46, you're going to have plus 3% damage with all attributes, again if it's going to be double-handed. So those are going to be the basic stats for this particular weapon. So I now actually want to go ahead into battle to show off what this weapon can actually do, though you may have seen some things already from the Journey of Awakening, but still some things that I can actually show you, so I'll go here. Okay, so here we are with this battle. So here you're actually going to see two particular abilities. So the first one on the left, that is actually going to be one of the abilities for活殺自在のかまえ, which is life and death stance. So with this is going to cost 8 MP. So when held double-handed, the chance of a direct hit is 1.8 times higher. When held one-handed, the wielder's attacks cannot be guarded nor evaded, and the skill power of the character to the left of the wielder is increased. So that's going to last 3 turns. So you can actually see here that because I'm actually have it equipped one-handed, you're going to see the target mark. So now all the attacks that I do cannot be guarded nor evaded, and then you can actually see to the character to the right of me, their skill power actually has been increased. Then another ability that we're going to see here is going to be this little guy just like holding up his arms. That's going to be Atawe Makasete, which is leave the rest to me. This is going to cost 6 MP. So when the wielder has not yet acted in each turn, the wielder can act after the character to their left, ignoring agility, so agility scores. So that's going to be able to last 3 turns. So here is actually going to be the demon. So I actually don't need to actually do anything with this character, but once I actually hit defend, the next character to go will be the demon swordsman. So like this. So right there, I'm actually able to go. So that's going to be the ability of leave the rest to me. So now I actually want to go into abilities. So the first one is going to be, let's see, right over here. This is going to be Kai Byakuzan, which is going to be creation slash. This costs 43 MP, and this does 600% marrow weapon damage to one enemy with a chance of getting a direct hit. So I'm going to go ahead and use it on this character over here. Okay, and back to my character again. So here, the second ability that I want to go over is going to be this one right here, Ishin Denpa, which is going to be telepathic slash or telepathic blade. So with this is going to cause 59 MP, and this does 550% Jibari or EO weapon damage to all enemies with a chance to cause instant death. So here, this is going to actually be in the case that I actually, since this is one-handed, the animation is going to be different from the two-handed one, so I will show both. So here is the one-handed. Okay, so back again at the beginning of a new battle. So here again, I actually want to show something, something different in regards to the sudden activation ability. So before I was holding the weapon with just one hand with life and death stance, so that actually had a like the enemies could not guard nor evade the attacks. But now I'm actually holding it double-handed, and you're going to see a dice there. So with this, pretty much since I'm holding it double-handed, the chance of a direct hit is 1.8 times higher. So you're actually going to see a bit of a difference between the telepathic blade that I will do now than the one that I just did. Okay, so now that I'm at my Demon Swordsman, here going to go over to telepathic blade, and like I said, with this, the animation is going to be different since I will be holding it double-handed, so like this. Okay, so that was the Morning Kagura, so the new weapon that I finally got after a couple of weeks. But yeah, so in terms of what I want to do now is I actually want to go ahead and break this down. So going over the certain categories that I have. So first one going to be sudden activation and challenges. So here I'm giving it a 4. So life and death stance makes the weapon useful for not only classes that are proficient with great swords, but also those who are not, by giving them 2 different effects by holding it in one-handed or two-handed. So that's actually pretty good, though I usually have this on characters that actually hold it two or double-handed. So leave the rest to me is also good for the wielder, so they can act after the character to their left of them, which can give you the upper hand in a battle. Then after that, in terms of field battles, I'm actually going to give it a 4 here as well. So for a standard field battle, this can be effective, but this weapon shines in the most recent Journey of Awakening, and is the recommended weapon for it, especially since the weapon can use Chibaria and EO base attacks. So that's actually that there. But in terms of field battles regarding metal enemies, this is going to get a 1. So this weapon does not have any abilities that specifically targets metal type enemies. So in a regular field battle with metal enemies, it is only useful for clearing out non-metal enemies, so that's going to be a big drawback. For boss battles, if you are facing multiple enemies in a boss battle, the main ability can be useful, but the secondary ability can prove to be useful as well, since it targets only one enemy, but the enemy would have to be weak to the Mera attribute. Then for future use of this weapon, I'm also giving it a 4. So I do see a use for this weapon in the future, especially in Hokuras, where there are multiple enemies that are weak to Jibari or EO attributes. Then also with the Bone Fighter Journey of Awakening, you are now able to get the Soul of Durandal, and the Morning Kagura is the best weapon to take it out, so I will be using it to farm Durandal's souls. So the total score this is going to be a 16. So this weapon is specifically for the Bone Fighter Journey of Awakening, so so it is a bit difficult to find use for it outside of that, but it can be useful in battles with multiple enemies where they are weak to Jibariya Io and Mera attributes. So that's going to be this particular weapon here, the Morning Kagura. So for my next video, I will be going over the Dragon Quest Day event starting from May 27th. So please stay tuned for that. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.